Hi guys, it's Jessie, and I was wanting to kind of do a video over a few tips that I use whenever I'm applying Sunless tanner. My sister's wedding is next month, and I don't have any time to tan or anything like that, and I really don't go to the tanning bed, so I always use Sunless tanner, and I've used tons of different ones, but the one I'm using right now is the Jergens Natural Glow, and this is the firming. And this one is in medium to tan skin tones because I used the lighter one and it doesn't make me any darker. So I went ahead and got the darker one this time. But when you buy these from Walmart, a lot of them don't come with the exfoliator. So I was going to show you a good exfoliator that you can use if you're using something from the drugstore. And this you can also get at the drugstore. And I talked about it in my drugstore haul, but I'll go ahead and, if you haven't seen that one, I'll go ahead and show you this one. This one is the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Body Scrub, and it comes like this. And you just rub your exfoliator all over your body, especially on your knees and like around your ankles and on your feet and your hands, elbows. So this is like really thick and the particles are really fine. It doesn't have big chunky particles, it just has a small one, so it's just gonna smooth off the skin. And some of them, if you use like any type that has a big exfoliator in it, like the particles are really big, if you go to put on your Sunless tanner, it's gonna sting. So you wanna use something that has the finer particles in it. Another tip when you're using, this will work for any type of tanner that you're using, not just the Jergens. So another thing that will be your best friend whenever you're tanning is a pair of, these ones I think are the latex free, but they're gloves. And I just put these on my hands and then squirt the exfoliator in the glove and work it all over my body. And then I don't have to worry about the orange palms, because no matter what I do, like right in here, always still has that orangey tint, no matter if I wash my hands right after or not. I don't know why it does that. My skin, I guess maybe is a little bit dry right there, but it always does it, and so it doesn't if I do this. So any kind of gloves, and you can get these in like your pharmacy section at Walmart, so you don't have to have anything special, any special kind of glove. And then the next thing I do is I use a cosmetic sponge, just your regular one. And I get this wet, and these kind of expand when they get wet. So I wring it out really good just to where it's just like barely damp. And then for around like my wrist area, you can get that really harsh line of demarcation right through there. And you can get it on your ankles and stuff. And you can also get too much product like on your knees, your elbows. For some reason it does it really bad like around my ankles and on my feet. So I tend to use this with the get it damp, and then I just squirt the product onto here, and then I work it around like my wrist area. So it kind of helps dilute the product just a little bit through here, so it kind of fades out, so you don't have this like white palm and then the tanning spots. I'm telling you, I've had all kinds of bad tanning, self-tanning experiences. That's why I wanted to make this video, was so I could help someone else out and they didn't have the same problem I did. Because I've had it, you know, here, like I go to wash my hands afterwards and wash the tanner off my hands, and then you have this big line right there. So this kind of helps. So I just rub it, get it damp and rub it on right there. And then for my hand, because I've had the glove on, I do my hands last, and then I'll just rub it on my hands and like rub it between my fingers and stuff. So that way you don't get so much concentrated product like in one area. And I do this when on like my elbows and stuff. I rub this on my elbows. And then I have the Jergens face one. I cannot find it for nothing. So I guess I'll just tell you how I do it. But when I rub it on my face and like around my eyes and stuff, but on my hairline and things, I take the damp cosmetic sponge and I really work it into like my hairline, and like on my ears and stuff, I use this to help smooth it in behind my ears and then like down my neck. And also, I don't know if anybody else does, but maybe this is just me, I have a terrible time of it like wanting to streak like right on your armpit area. So yes, I use this right here and under my arm and things, so that way I don't have all this, you'll get these like lines right in here or like a bunch of product built up right there. And I don't want that. I want to try to look as natural as possible, not all streaky. Now the last tip that I kind of have that I use, and you're probably gonna laugh when I tell you this, For my back, I have a terrible time getting my back covered, and my husband works nights, and I typically take my shower at night because mornings around here are just crazy. So anyway, I take my shower brush. This one's just from Walmart, and we always have socks in our clothes or our clean basket that never have any matches, or I have old socks that I'm gonna throw away. So I try to get use out of them. So anyway, here's my one sock that has no match. Can't find the match anywhere. So I just take my sock in this, and then I just put the sock over the bristle part like this, to where it's good and tight like this, and I put the product right on there, and then I rub it all over my back. And this has been the easiest way I can do that. I have tried myself, and I always get streaks, or I don't get it rubbed in good. So I hope maybe this tip will help you too. So I hope these tips were helpful, and sorry if you're gonna make fun of me for this idea, but it was the only way I could get it to work. So hopefully maybe one of these tips will help you guys, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.